Welcome to our podcast, Learn Biblical Greek, brought to you by Dr. William Stewart, the co-founder of Teleios. This captivating podcast teaches you biblical Greek through a verse-by-verse study of the book of Ephesians, interjecting Greek grammar, Greek word meanings, and vital theology concepts. Thanks for joining us on this exciting biblical journey. Your study will be more effective if you use the Greek text with the Bible word codes, either on the eSword download or Bible Hub website. These links are on our podcast website at www.teliosresearch.com.
Hi, I'm William Stewart, co-founder of Teleios. Welcome back to our podcast on learning biblical Greek. I'm glad you're here. What a privilege to read the scripture in Greek, the original language in which God gave the New Testament. And we recognize that it's, although difficult, persistence brings much fruit in being able to know God better and serve Him better as obedient servants. Wow. We're in chapter 3 of Ephesians, a great book, Ephesians, and we're going through the Greek, learning about the words as well as the theology of this great book, talking so much about salvation, Christ, and the Christian walk. We're in verse 4 today, and let's go to the text. Have your Greek Bible ready. Pros, this is a preposition used sometimes. It's going towards something, to, maybe for. So it takes the accusative since it's going towards something. This is a relative pronoun or an article. It is not followed by a noun, so you translate it as a relative pronoun, for which, to which. Then we have a verb, dunamai. This verb is very common, or reasonably common. Can, C-A-N, have the potential of doing something. It is a me verb, M-I. These are not that many in Greek. They may be older. We don't know from where they came originally. But the me verbs that are there are used a lot, like didymi or dithymity. They typically don't have a vowel connector to the specifying ending for gender and number, and they often repeat in the present tense, and they have particular endings in the present tense in first person, third person singular, and also third person plural. They may take K for their aorist in 3 instances. So this is good to remember. They're unusual, but the verbs that are used are common. But in this case, even in a more complicated way, there are 5 verbs in Greek that are my verbs. These are deponic verbs that in the dictionary form, they're in the passive, but translated in the active. So dunamai, but dunamai is a me verb because it doesn't have a tense connector. Complicated enough? Okay. Dunamai is a me verb, even though it is in the dictionary a my verb in a deponent form. So, duna is the root, and the, but on the end is the passive second person plural ending of or the middle. Okay, for the present and the aorist middle present for both passive and middle, as well as the imperfect and the aorist middle only. Okay, so you are able in the present tense. Anikonos nontes. Did I say that right? Okay, big verb. Let's walk through it like usual. Is there a prefix? Yes, a preposition on the front. Ana can mean up, return, or again. Recline. It's a little complicated. Gnosk, from gnosko, to know. Simple verb for to know. Then we have next the O, that's the tense connector, typical for the present or the future tense. aorist passive. Then ENT, this is the sign of the active participle, with the ES ending being the plural nominative. Okay? So anakonoskontes means reading. So to which you can read. All right. So I'm going to stop there today. We'll finish the verse next time, which includes one verb, and probably two verbs is enough today. Thank you for joining me. I'll look forward to seeing you next time. Goodbye for now.